Hello, in this video we will look at the structure of kidney, which is one of the human homeostatic organ. Kidney in human play two roles. First is to regulate the level of water and dissolve solute in the blood and tissue fluid. This is called as osmoregulation. The second one is to secrete waste product. This is a cross-sectional diagram of a kidney. There is three important parts in the kidney. But first, we are going to zoom in on this part of the kidney. First, we have the renal cortex, which is the outermost part of the kidney. In the renal cortex region consists of proximal convoluted tubule, Bowman capsule, glomerulus, and distal convoluted tubule, as you can see in the diagram here. Next, we have the renal medulla. This is the middle part of the kidney. This part usually consists 8 to 18 renal pyramid, which is like a cone-like structure. And in this region consists of loop of Henle and collecting duct, again as you can see in the picture for the medulla region. Lastly, we have the renal pelvis, which is the large space for urine collection. After filtration, urine will be sent to the renal pelvis before it is sent to the urethra to be taken out from the body. And those are the three regions of the kidney. Now, let's look at the structure of nephron. Nephron is a functional unit of kidney. Without nephron, kidney cannot conduct its function, that is to osmoregulate and excretion. In kidney, we have almost 1 million of nephron to conduct its function. And in nephron, there are two parts. The first one is the vascular component, which consists of blood vessel for blood flow. The second part is the tubular components. Tubular component is where filtration process will occur. Now let's look at the vascular components first. First, we have the afferent arteriole that carry blood from the renal artery into the glomerulus. Glomerulus is a small capillary enclosed inside a Bowman capsule. This is where ultrafiltration occurs. Next, we have the afferent arteriole, where the blood from the glomerulus will exit. Next, we have peritubular capillaries. Peritubular capillaries wrap around the convoluted tubule and loop of Henle. This is the peritubular capillaries. And finally, we have renal vein. Renal vein is where the blood will be carried out from the kidney. Now let's look at the tubular components. First, we have the Bowman capsule. Bowman capsule is a capsule that encloses the glomerulus. This is the Bowman capsule. After filtration, the filtrate from the glomerulus will enter the Bowman capsule. After ultrafiltration, the filtrate will enter the Bowman capsule. In the Bowman capsule, consists of podocyte cells that have food to wrap around the glomerulus capillary. The function of the podocyte cell is to help in the ultrafiltration process. Next, we have the proximal convoluted tubule. After Bowman capsule, the filtrate will first enter the proximal convoluted tubule. The proximal convoluted tubule consists of simple cuboidal epithelial cells that have microvilli that helps in the reabsorption. And the epithelial cell consists of mitochondria that provide energy because this is where the active transport will happen. After the proximal convoluted tubule, the filtrate will travel to the loop of Henle. The loop of Henle consists two parts. The first part is the descending limb. Descending limb, why? Because the filtrate will flow down, and then the filtrate will flow up back again through the ascending limb. This is where more reabsorption will occur. After the loop of Henle, the filtrate will enter the distal convoluted tubule. The distal convoluted tubule composed of simple cuboidal epithelial cells, as you can see in the picture here, where the inner surface is lined with a few microvilli compared to the proximal convoluted tubule just now. Okay, and then the cell contain mitochondria, also important for active transport that will occur in this part. And you can see how the distal convoluted tubule is connected to the collecting duct. The final parts of the tubular components is the collecting duct here. Collecting duct composed of simple cuboidal epithelial cell, as you can see in the picture here, and it is a function to drain the final filtrate or the urine into the renal pelvis before taken out from the body. And that is the structure of nephron. Remember, in the exam, if the question gives you a simple diagram of nephron like this or a complex diagram like this, remember that the one that is closest to the Bowman capsule is the proximal convoluted tubule, and the one that is furthest is the distal convoluted tubule. The distal convoluted tubule is also connected to the collecting duct. And that's all for this video. Don't forget to stay hydrated and keep your kidney healthy.